And so here you've hit on something that's central for our thinking about every kind of technology. And here I mean technology in the broadest sense of the word. The wheel, for example.
Yeah.
The development of fire.
Yeah, a lighter,
in the
whatever.
the life of man. Because invention insofar as it makes our lives better, is a laudable thing, because all of these things, all of these technologies, as I'm using the word,
Yes.
are aids,
Yeah.
are tools, are
Instruments.
supplements, are instruments, exactly. And they're things that are used by human beings for human beings.
Yes.
But in the case of the new advance that we've made with AI, with this kind of language learning model, as you're suggesting, it seems that we're getting to a point where this is not a tool in some way, where it's its own thing. Is that true?
Yep.
Do you think that's true? That this
Yeah.
that this is getting outside of this? This is crossing beyond how we usually use tools into something that is a different kind of thing.
It has what I would call pseudo agency.
Yes. Okay.
So I think
that's a good distinction.
Technology is used in craft, of course. Techne is developing something to extend one's agency, right? So we create a hammer, which is a simple technology, because it allows us to extend the ability to impose force on something, right? I can punch nails, but it damages me and it's not very productive. But I can hammer a nail, and I'm using it, so the hammer doesn't work by itself. It needs an agent, so it extends the instrument, an extension of my own agency, and it develops that, right? And this is the point of technology and crafts. Speeds up things, makes things more efficient, which we sometimes say, oh, efficiency is a problem. But no, efficiency just is extending our agency so that we can be more human, right? But there is a point where technology can threaten to replace, to not extend one's agency, but replace one's agency. Now, a hammer can't really replace your agency because it requires your agency, your activity, to make it work, right? But you can imagine like a sort of smart hammer or something that kind of goes ahead and looks for nails and kind of hammers them by itself. I think that's kind of still silly. Okay, fair enough. Because hammering is not really that close to our agency as humans. A human is not just a hammerer, right? We're knowers and lovers. But the thing with AI is, it is this self-generating and has this pseudo agency, such that you can start to treat it like it has its own motive force, its own self-movement, and it can start to do your job, right? And not just your job of particular things like getting this assignment in or something, but actually do the job of being a human, which is thinking and loving. And so they haven't yet come up with AI that haven't replaced the loving thing. I assume maybe they'll figure this out. But for the knowledge component, this thing is starting to say, hey, you don't need to use me to accelerate your knowledge. You can actually have me replace you knowing something. And this is like the Sports Illustrated article.
Right.
I'm going to replace, not going to help a human to write an article. I'm going to replace a human writing an article.
Right.
That's a big shift.
Father Bonaventure, if you had the choice between holding a toad and subscribing to a YouTube channel, what would you choose?
Subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. Please subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel, especially if it's ours. Cheers.